Welcome back, Griddle, Cook, Eat, and More. Today, another exciting one. Fall's finally setting in here in St. Louis. A little cool out, had to break out a hoodie, which is good, so we're not dying of the heat. But today we're doing a collaboration with another YouTube channel, Galley of the Sun. Galley of the Sun are located in Arizona, and I believe the Phoenix area, or at edge of Phoenix, I believe. Mike and Charlotte from Galley of the Sun both grew up here in St. Louis back in the day. And growing up in St. Louis, you become a fan of what we call PROVEL cheese, the St. Louis cheese that you really don't find anywhere else out of St. Louis, known for its our own pizza, the St. Louis style pizza, thin crust with PROVEL cheese. So Mike reached out to me and said, hey, let's do a collaboration just to involve, we'll both make up something incorporating PROVEL cheese in it. So I said, oh, can't go wrong with that. So, you know, I was down with that, so that's what we're gonna do.
Hey Doug, yeah, after talking, PROVEL cheese is definitely a way to go. What I'm making today is some Skyline Chili PROVEL cheese enchiladas. We got it all made, we're just about to chuck it in the oven, and I'll tell you what, buddy, I'm gonna send you some so you can give it a try yourself. Talk to you later.
The other cool thing here is Charlotte actually was here in St. Louis, made a trip back here, got family here visiting, brought me some dry-aged ribeyes that they did, and their entry into the collaboration. So they already shot their video before I did mine. So, but anyways, I want to thank Mike and Charlotte for hooking me up with those dry-aged ribeyes. So today with that dry-aged ribeye I got, so my idea was, which I've thought about before doing, was a St. Louis style Philly cheesesteak. I'm gonna make actually a cheese whiz, or a version of cheese whiz with PROVEL cheese, so I'm gonna call it PROWIZ. So we're gonna make some PROWIZ. Super easy, cheat recipe if you will, for making cheese sauce. So that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna make some PROWIZ. Got that dry-aged ribeye. So we're gonna get that thrown down with some other ingredients, and then we're gonna rock us out a little Philly cheesesteak with PROWIZ. So that is it. Let's get over to the table here and check out what we're working with and what we're going to be doing. All right, let's check out what we got going on here. All right, so definitely the star of the show right there. That's some of that dry-aged ribeye that Mike and Charlotte brought over to me since Charlotte was coming in town. I was able to freeze it and then fly it over with her. So drop that off for me to use. So we got the good old dry-aged ribeye right there. Beautiful, beautiful. Can't wait. Super excited. Along with that, cheesesteak, definitely need at least some onions. So if you're in Philly, you do onions, but you know what, we're in St. Louis, so we're gonna do onions, green and red bell peppers. So we can do that here in St. Louis. I ain't calling it a Philly, I'm just calling it a St. Louis cheesesteak. If you're from Philly, don't hate on me because I got that in there. So then the next thing we do, we need cheese on there. It's real popular in Philly, which I was just there I don't know, a month or two ago, whatever. A ton of cheesesteaks there, delicious. By the way, if you are from Philly, D'Alessandro's was my favorite, and then probably Jim's Roast Pork is second. So, and then of Pat's and Gino's, those two, the kind of the tourist ones, I like the Gino's the best, so that's that. All right, so we're gonna make this a cheese sauce, similar to Cheese Whiz, but we're gonna make it with PROVEL. So PROVEL is what this collaboration is about, so that's what we're gonna use. Except we're gonna make a sauce, we're gonna call it PROWIZ. So we got some Emo's, which is a local franchise pizza joint. They also sell, you can buy this in the store. So we got some rope PROVEL there, beautiful. So we're gonna do a little cheating here with an easy sauce. So we're gonna use evaporated milk. And in far seasonings, real simple. I'm gonna put some, I got some chicken powder there, some seasoning. And then I'm gonna kick it up a little bit St. Louis style with some Old Vienna Red Hot Riplet seasoning. All right. So other than that, bread's an important thing. So St. Louis doesn't have the greatest Philly bread. I mean, still on the search for it. Checking different bakeries out and this and that. So, but until then, there's a local pizza place called East Coast Pizza. It's in Chesterfield Valley. So if you are from St. Louis area, you're down the valley shopping, check out East Coast Pizza. So they get the Amoroso rolls from Philly, which are probably the most known roll there in Philly for the Philly cheesesteak. So we bought a bag of Amoroso rolls there. So we got the good rolls. So I think we're set, got everything we need. So let's get on to making this cheese sauce. All right, let's get this going on here. So I got my pot here. I got on my Halo griddle. That's where we're using the old Halo. Since we got eight zones here, so I'm just using the front zone on the right-hand side for my pot, sitting about 400 degrees on low. Then we have my far left burner on low also, which we'll use that and the residual heat to cook the cheesesteak. So first off, let's get the cheese sauce going. So just making one for me, so I don't need a whole lot. So get a little bit of the evaporated milk down. And I got this bouillon here, get that in there, a little It's a little caldo de pollo or something like that, made by Nora. It's delicious. And then we're gonna do some red hot riplet seasoning there. Kick it up a little bit. It's gonna add a little color to my cheese sauce. Get that in there, give that a little stir. And let's add some cheese in. And we're just gonna add that cheese in until we get the consistency we like, and if we add too much cheese, we'll add some more milk. So that's kind of how it goes. You can fix your mistakes. All right, we're gonna let that melt down and get all delicious. All right, melting down. Definitely gonna need a little more cheese in there, so let's get some more cheese going. Starting to get that little consistency I like. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and shut this burner off. One thing about the Halo, it's got incredible heat retention, so that's gonna keep melting my cheese down a little bit. Also cool down a little bit. It's gonna keep my cheese sauce perfect for me. That's what I want, perfection. All right, beautiful. All right, time to get rocking. First off, we wanna get a little oil down here. And we're gonna get some of my peppers and onions in here. Just making one filly right now, so it. All right, we're gonna get these seasoned up with a little bit of shake that. So I've got these peppers cooking here, getting a little bit closer. Let's talk about the Galley of the Sun. So definitely need to check out their YouTube channel. I'll put the link and stuff in the description. They do all, they do all kinds of stuff. So nothing too specific. I mean, they cook indoors, outdoors, you name it. Charcoal, gas, smoker, griddle, Instapot, you name it, on the stove, skillet. They do it all. They do a lot of all kinds of stuff. So from which was talking about making stroganoff with leftover smoked brisket, which definitely got to check that out. I haven't seen that one yet, but I need to check that one out. It sounds delicious because they do have some leftover brisket. They've done different style cheesesteaks. I don't know, they may have done a cheesecake, who knows. Lasagna, we did a collaboration on lasagna, made some huge pans of lasagnas, which they did use PROVEL, so they did it properly, like we would here in St. Louis. But yeah, so definitely go check them out. Like I said, I'll have the link in the description. I do want to still thank them again for the ribeye, this dry aged ribeye, and for doing this collaboration. So PROVEL's a wonderful thing. So if you haven't had it, you got to try it. You got to come to St. Louis and get it. But then again, you may not like it. It's kind of a love-hate thing. So, but us St. Louisans love it. So that's it. So let's get back to the cook. All right, so my peppers here are looking pretty good, so we're gonna kind of move those over here, hang out here and cook in the residual. Let's get the ribeye down. Now, I know in Philly, some places do it different. Some of them lay the slices out. They're kind of bigger pieces. I like mine chopped up real fine, so that's what we're gonna do with this style. Get spread out a little bit. Hit it just a little seasoning, don't need much. We want that dry age taste, that good steak to come out. So cheese sauce looking fabulous there. The old PROWIZ, that's right there. PROWIZ, baby. PROWIZ. All right. Little technique I've seen there at D'Alessandro's. They use two spatulas, hold it like this, and then they kind of hit it on an angle there. Chop this stuff up. Except there they're cooking like 30 or 40 pounds at a time. They got at least a 5 foot or longer flat top. All right, so for you Halo people out there, they always talk about how the Halo is so hot and stuff. So I got the burner on low. So with this food down, let's see where we're sitting at. So I'm like 280, 260, 300. So right around 300 mark. So that's not too hot. You can cook with that. So obviously you let it sit there and heat up. It's gonna keep heating up and probably on low get close to 500 eventually if you let it heat up long enough. So the Halo, it's not crazy. I mean, it can get hot, but it can do anything you want. right, pretty good there. Let's get my veggies incorporated into it. Little Maggie would like to say hi. You're on the camera, Mag. That's my little baby girl right there. All right, super excited about the good old Amorosa roll here. Trying to get that bad boy cut open, shall I say. Split this open. It's got a good chewy exterior to it and soft in the middle, so it holds the. All right, here we go. So we like it cheesy, so get my PROWIZ here. PROWIZ, another action shot of PROWIZ. So let's get some on the steak itself. Get that mixed in. And how they do it in Philly here, or in Philly, where's this in Philly? They even spread some out on the bread, so get ultimate PROWIZ coverage. You just set that roll right there, right on top. All right, skip that bad boy up. Cheese all melting inside there. Just like that, baby. You definitely want to get the extras. I mean, look at this thing. Super cheesy, super juicy. Unbelievable. And we're gonna hit it just a little more. Hit a little more whiz on top. Beautiful. Man, oh man, look at that thing. That is effing unbelievable right there. So let's get some shots taken of it real quick, and then we're gonna give it a try. All right, this thing's super huge, so trying to eat this thing's gonna be a challenge, so we're gonna cut some off here. There we go, on the plate here. And that's the deal with the bread right there. It holds up. Now I'm gonna get a shot. I got the damn sun glaring. Trying to get that money shot. Look at that. Oh man, see that? Is that showing? Look at that. No. All right, enough of that. All right, here we go. This thing, I mean, juicing. There again. Thanks again, Galley of the Sun, for this ribeye. It's unbelievable. All right, I gotta shut up and take a bite. That is effing delicious. Trying not to cuss on this channel, but I really want to right now. Yeah, it's super good, super juicy. That PROWIZ, I mean, come on. May have to sell it. May have to sell it here in St. Louis, PROWIZ. So, I don't know if any restaurant makes up a PROVEL cheese whiz sauce. I've eaten a lot of Phillies or cheesesteaks per se in St. Louis, but nothing like this, so. But yeah, and I do have to give a shout out to Philly. Their bread's a shit. I mean, I can't find it like that here, so good shout to them. And a shout out again to East Coast Pizza in Chesterfield Valley. Check them out. Thanks for letting me buy the bread. So that's it. I'm gonna take another bite here. All right, it's about 1 o'clock here. I haven't had breakfast or anything, so this is my breakfast lunch. There again, check out Galley of the Sun YouTube channel. Put the link in the description. Check out their PROVEL rendition that they did. Other than that, that's it. I got to get down on this cheesesteak for real. This thing eating up. So until next time, I'm out.